a world where climate change is not just a future threat, but a present reality, our communities are facing unprecedented challenges. From scorching heat waves to unseasonal torrential rains, the climate-induced disasters have disrupted lives, destabilized economies, and exacerbated the mental health crisis, especially for the most vulnerable. And these aren't just environmental issues. These are deeply human ones. And recognizing this, I founded the Mindful Climate Collective that drives with a mission to address the mental health impacts of climate change. We focus on the often overlooked emotional toll, eco-anxiety, stress, and the profound sense of helplessness that arises from witnessing the environment around us deteriorate.
We set out to explore this through a comprehensive digital study in Islamabad and Rawalpindi. Through 19 KIIs and 4 FGDs, we explored the emotional devastation caused by these events.
यार ये पानी ऊपर आएगा, कारोबार का नुकसान होगा, दुकानें बंद करनी पड़ेंगी, जो माल पड़ा है वो खराब हो जाएगा.
People live in fear of the next flood, the next storm, the next unbearable heat wave.
8 years हो गए, तो मैंने कभी इससे पहले इतना मौसम ज़्यादा मैंने मौसम के अंदर मैंने शिद्दत नहीं देखी.
This fear isn't just physical; it gnaws at mind, highlighting the urgent need for targeted interventions. Highlighting the data extracted from the dipstick study, MCC organized a dialogue bringing together experts and relevant stakeholders. They engaged in thought-provoking discussions aimed at raising awareness, identifying vulnerabilities, developing interventions, and fostering collaborations. Building on these insights, we conducted a comprehensive awareness session in a public school, onboarding 60 female students as mindful climate champions. They creatively repurposed plastic bottles into plant pots, reinforcing the importance of individual contributions to a healthier, greener world. But MCC is more than just a series of activities. It's a platform where passion meets purpose, uniting those working or passionate about climate and mental health. Together, we're not just responding to the challenges of today, we're shaping a resilient and mindful tomorrow. The process of designing our prototype began with identifying the core issues we aim to address, the mental health impacts of climate-induced disasters. Recognizing the complexities of these issues, we chose a human-centered design approach, which allowed us to deeply understand the vulnerable communities and remain adaptable in refining our strategies, based on feedback and real-world experiences. The human-centered approach was crucial because it ensured that every step of the design process kept the well-being of the community at its core. To kick off this process, we employed storyboarding. Storyboarding was the very first step after committing to the human-centered approach, and it served as a powerful tool for visually mapping out the user journey. By creating a detailed narrative, we could clearly identify the key moments where interventions would be the most significant impact. This visual narrative was essential in guiding our subsequent design choices. The storyboard providing a clear direction, we then conducted a dipstick study as our first step to assess the needs. These steps were crucial in validating the scenarios we had mapped out in the storyboard, ensuring that our interventions were scientifically sound and practically applicable. This study provided us with invaluable data on the levels of eco-anxiety, stress, and helplessness experienced by individuals. The findings from the dipstick study were pivotal as they confirmed the critical needs we aimed to address and highlighted areas where intervention could be the most effective. This set the foundation for MCC to present the findings from the dipstick study during the dialogue, allowing experts and relevant stakeholders to identify vulnerabilities and design actionable, tailored interventions. The expert insights helped us refine our ideas, making sure that our solutions would effectively address the emotional and psychological challenges faced by the communities. Activities we developed, including climate adaptation awareness sessions and hands-on workshops, resulted directly from a rigorous process involving research, expert consultation, and dipstick study. These activities central to the prototype were meticulously crafted to meet identified needs and actively engage participants in building resilience. Summing it up, a human-centered design approach was integral to the entire process.
Testing our prototype to the MCC has been a journey filled with transformative impacts and discoveries. Our vision was not just to evaluate the effectiveness of the concept, but to ignite a movement that addressed the mental health challenges brought on by the climate-induced disasters.
The impact was nothing short of extraordinary. The head of office at the German Red Cross recognized the depth of our dipstick study and offered us a powerful opportunity, a platform to conduct expansive research on a grander scale. This isn't just an endorsement, it's a gateway to refining our strategies and amplifying our impact globally. Additionally, the Restoring Family Links Department of the ICRC saw the value in our approach and committed to providing psychosocial support to those grappling with the mental toll of climate change. This pledge ensures that individuals facing eco-anxiety and stress will receive the professional care they need, marking a monumental step forward in our mission. MCC's prototype didn't just test an idea, it created a movement. These diverse voices, united under the MCC banner, transformed isolated efforts into a vibrant, collective force for change. The collaboration that emerged from our dialogue is a testament to the power of unity in addressing complex challenges. One of our proudest achievements was in the schools, where we transformed students into mindful climate champions. Through creative hands-on activities, we empowered them to take action, teaching them not just about recycling, but about the profound connection between the mental well-being and environmental stewardship. Faculty and students alike found this approach deeply inspiring, recognizing the power of individual action to drive collective change. As the name signifies, MCC is now more than a project. It is a collective, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of climate-led foundations, social think tanks, INGOs, community organizations, religious scholars, educational institutions, and more. Together, we're not just making an impact, we're creating a movement that is as diverse as it is powerful. MCC's transformative work has garnered profound recognition, with Mr. Kashif Alvi lauding our efforts in forthcoming articles set to be published in The Nation and The Minute Mirror, underscoring the impact we are making. This testing phase has shown that our prototype isn't just an innovative concept, it is a scalable solution with the potential to reshape how we address the mental health impacts of climate change.